So a few years ago, I was trying to get myself to go to the gym. I always wanted to go, but I never seemed to get myself to have a good enough reason to go, and there was always something which was stopping me from going. For example, maybe I was in school and I had exams coming up, so it's like, oh, I've got to revise for this, or maybe I don't know, I just didn't have the time, and I kept procrastinating it for years, even though I did go maybe a few months at a time until about 2 years ago. I realized that every year I was telling myself, oh yeah, you can start in the future, which meant that, 1 year I was saying, oh, I'll start it next year, and then the next year it got to next year and I hadn't done anything. So even though time was passing, inevitably I was staying in the exact same place. What I had to realize was that you have to start now. It doesn't matter what the hell is going on, just start now, put in everything you have, and then you can overcome the hurdle of procrastinating and getting started. I already made a video explaining the fact that you need to use all the motivation you can to boost yourself out, but there's always going to be some sort of excuse, and the funny thing is that, like I said, time passes anyways. I'm sure you had some goals last year you said you'd do this year and you didn't do them, and yet the time has passed. 2022 or 2023, you had a yearly goal, you didn't do anything, and look, it's 2024. The time's already passed, you're here where you said you would be, and you haven't done anything. Honestly, I don't know how best to explain it, but to me it's just like the days are constantly moving anyways. You always look back, or me personally, I always look back a few weeks or a few months and I think, what the hell? That's gone by so quickly. Like, to me it's just crazy how quickly time passes, because you're doing something and then it's already a few months later. Or let's say you're excited for something and you feel like it's ages away, like Christmas for example. I remember still when it was September and I was thinking, oh yeah, Christmas will be nice and be nice and cold, you can get nice drinks and whatever. And time passed so quickly and it's already the new year. I don't know if that makes sense, but maybe it's just my perception of things. Before you know it, a lifetime has passed, which means that a lifetime of opportunity has passed. For me, I feel amazing because I know that every single month I'm progressing and doing something with myself, which means that literally every single month I can look back at myself and think, like, what the hell was I doing? Genuinely, I think about my mindset or the things that I was doing and I almost laugh because it just seems so stupid compared to what I'm doing today. But that's the process of self-improvement and what you should be doing to achieve your full potential. If you haven't started on whatever it is you want to do, I promise you, you just need to overcome the little hurdle at the beginning. And then because time inevitably just passes, in 6 months' time you'll be like, oh, it wasn't that bad. I just did 6 months in the gym and now I'm in the best physique of my life, and it's not even it wasn't even that hard. I really hope I'm getting the message across, because everyone stops at the first little hurdle just because it's a bit uncomfortable, even though if they literally just went over it, just pushed through just for 6 months, they would completely change their lives and look back on it like it was hardly anything. Because like I said, time passes inevitably. So who you are and what you've done over the next 6 months or a year, you look back on and either be happy or sad, but either way you think, oh, I'm kind of unchanged now. Because like for me, I've been doing a lot of work and gym or whatever for the past year, let's say, and look at me, I'm just chilling, I'm just relaxing right here. It wasn't that hard, I'm just who I am now, I'm here now. Time inevitably passed, could have just spent the last year gaming and doing nothing, but we're both here regardless. So I promise you just need to get started, get over the hurdle and keep pushing through mentally for a few months, and then you'll look back and think, that wasn't even that hard. So I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one.